I think coming in this year, we have a lot of motivation just being our senior year and being the last go-around for all of us together. So I think we're really excited for that, and I think we're really pushing for a sectional championship this year. Just having it being on our home court is something we're really working towards this year.
Aside from experience, what do you see as the strengths of this team, X's and O's wise, in terms of offense, defense, and what you guys are able to do out there on the floor as a unit?
Altogether, I think we're a very balanced team. We could have any girl go off on any given night. And I think our chemistry is really well, and that's really something that stands out for us. We've all been playing together so long, and we just have built that chemistry up for so many years that it really helps us out on the court as well.
Coach was saying about like 95% of your scoring is returning this season. So knowing that you guys know the NECC is a tough conference week in and week out, people are going to have expectations for you, and the expectations are going to be high, returning as many players as you do. How do you handle those expectations and not overlook someone or just handle the pressure that people do expect you guys to win pretty much every game out there?
Yeah, I think coming into this season we do have a lot of high expectations, but we also need to just try and be mellow about it and just take one game at a time and do whatever we can to prepare for the game right in front of us, and then we can look towards the next step. But really just pushing through every game and doing the best that we can to come out with a win.
Speaking of your conference, Central Noble went down and won a 2A state championship last year. Seeing someone from your conference from right next door to you guys win a state championship, how much does that motivate you, and what does it also say about the NECC that maybe, this conference can get us ready to make a run at a state title?
Yeah, we have a great conference, a very difficult conference to get through. Seeing them go and win that just made us think we can do anything we put our minds to, and if we really want it, we can have it this year. And so that was just a really good goal for us to see.
Appreciate it. Anything else you'd like to add?
I think that's it.
What do you take away from last season that you can apply this time around to having another successful season for the Chargers?
Yeah, we're going to take away 7 returning seniors, 9 lettermen, and just an awful lot of depth and experience, I think.
With that graduation, who are some of the players that are going to be now thrust into bigger roles and be counted upon to be leaders, not only in terms of leading the team in their advice, but also leaders on the basketball court?
Yeah, well we returned 7 seniors, so we lost a post player last year, Keisha Weagold, and as far as points are concerned, we returned about 95% of our points this year. So once again, that balance and that experience and that maturity, just being seniors, is going to be a big difference for us, I think.
What's the focal point? You guys rolled out the basketballs on Monday with the first official practice. What was the focal point, and what is the focal point for West Noble to begin this season?
Yeah, we're going to change some things X's and O's wise, but West Noble's still going to be West Noble. We're going to be recognizable for how we play the game, getting up and down the floor, and the style of defense that we play. The thing I'm most excited about is the fact that this senior group has been playing together so long, and there's just something different about a group like that. Naturally over the years we've become very close, but there's a bond there that I think that just pays big dividends in close games and the experiences they had together, and so I think that's going to be a difference for us.
You mentioned that experience. Knowing that the NECC is a tough conference year in and year out, and people kind of have seen you, and they know what you're going to do, they know what your players are about. How do you handle the expectations? How does this team handle the expectations that you'll be competing and hopefully winning a conference championship?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I think I've mentioned this a couple times today, even that the fact that there are expectations of this group, of this team, and of our program. And I don't want that to kind of get in the way, because sometimes that creates undue pressure, and we don't need that. I think over the years we've come to learn that when our girls relax and have fun, it just plays right into our style of play. So we're going to do everything we possibly can just to stay relaxed and enjoy the game.
Final question for me. Obviously, Central Noble went on and won a state championship last year. How hungry does that make you guys, knowing that, okay, like a team from our area, a team from our conference can do it, maybe it's our turn?
Yeah, I think that was fantastic for our conference. It really was. It is fantastic for our girls just to see that we play Central Noble year in and year out, and every time it's a dogfight. I think it's encouraging from that standpoint.